in the United States.
I think that's the biggest takeaway.
For sure.
You're unbelievable! You're unbelievable, Bobby!
Wake up, it's Christmas.
Wake up, it's Christmas. Welcome to the podcast. So today we're going to be talking about Santa and religion, because today is our Christmas special. So first, I want everyone to kind of say their loose things, like, how long, Bobby, did you believe in Santa for? Or did we just ruin something for you here?
Oh, no. I'm gonna take a second.
What?
It's like an emotional. Alright.
Don't cry real tears, Bobby.
That's gonna stay.
That's staying, man.
Cry some real tears. Otherwise, beyond the smell.
I don't know. Probably like. I don't remember how old I was, but I just remember that
It's the worst day of your
I
life.
was walking past my mom's computer and I saw a headline in an article, "Why I don't lie to my kids about Santa." And I was like, well, alright.
No, that's just that he smokes.
Oh.
He vapes now.
Oh.
That's
He's
the
cool.
lie. That's
It's
the lie.
healthy.
It
Yeah.
tastes like strawberries.
It tastes like Christmas cookies.
Peppermint. Oh, I bet it does.
Santa smokes cigars.
He's a gangster.
Yeah, we know that's right.
He's a G.
Santa's definitely a G.
So, like, how do you guys feel about, like, Santa and religion? Like, do you feel he takes away from the Catholic faith?
I completely do. And here's why. Christmas is about Jesus. We can all agree. But if you were to tell a young child about Jesus, that doesn't mean as much to them as they're like, oh, well, but if you're good, you get to go to heaven. Doesn't mean as much as saying, well, if you're good, this fat man's going to bring you a bunch of presents. They're just saying, oh, I just want some presents, you know? That's what I think.
Agreed.
I feel
Yeah,
like...
capitalistic child.
Yeah, you don't teach it as that Santa replaces Jesus, but it can definitely come across like that because Jesus is like, you know, Jesus is great. You gotta love Jesus to get to heaven and all that. But Santa gives you materialistic things if you believe in if you believe in Santa, and I feel like that kind of, in a way, it makes it more to kids about Santa than Jesus. If you ask me. I mean, yeah, if you told me Christmas, the first thing I'd have thought was Santa and presents. And Jesus. Jesus would have been after than like someone's birthday, isn't it? And snow, and then Jesus, you know?
Birthday boy.
Yeah.
Bobby, what about you? What's your thoughts?
Well, I think Santa can kind of act as a hook to hook people into the Jesus, right? Because think about holidays like Easter or like the Assumption. Like, kids don't care about those at all.
The Assumption?
Yeah, like the church holidays.
Oh.
Like, no kid cares about, oh, it's the Assumption.
When
But
you
like,
said Easter, you thought bunny, didn't you?
Oh yeah, we're talking about Santa.
but like, it's the same thing as the Easter Bunny. Santa is a way to kind of hook kids in and get them excited. And so you bait them, and then you teach them in Jesus. So it's like kind of a mechanism.
I think that could work, but part of it is also like, when do you cut it off? Because like, I feel like it does take away from Jesus. You know, you sit your kids down to tell them about, like, you know, Santa isn't real, the Easter Bunny, all this stuff isn't real.
Well, I don't think I would have
Because
cared about Jesus more for Christmas when I was younger if Santa wasn't there. I think it's just making me more excited for Christmas.
But for the wrong
Like, when
reason.
you're young,
But for the wrong
you
reason.
don't really care about Jesus.
Yeah.
For any reason.
But like, imagine
But Santa
it takes-
makes it so that you at least care about the day, and then you could kind of
What
lump
do you
that
care
in.
about the day for? You're just caring about the day because Get of presents, stuff. then.
Yeah, but then it gives a positive
Granted, whether
association with that day.
or not there's Santa, you're caring about the day for presents. Because whether or not there's Santa, you're getting presents. So I guess.
Yeah, are you gonna say you're not gonna buy your kids presents on?
That's what I was thinking though. It's genius. Like, if your kids, if you have to save money and you just give them like a lump of coin, you're like, I guess you weren't good enough this year, and that's it. That's
So
really good.
traumatizing that would be.
But then you have really good kids.
You would save money. Your kids would know the consequences of their actions. It would be awesome.
That's so messed up.
I thought about that before. I think that's a good
Imagine
one.
you at like 6 years old So
I
excited.
mean, that would have sucked. But
And then, bam.
well,
Your
it depends.
hopes
What
are-
you would do is you
Especially
get
if your brothers got gifts.
You know
Yeah,
how many
for sure.
times
You get like a
Dylan-
gigantic box. And
You know
it's
how
like,
many times Dylan's went down to
Oh.
the basement where my mom hides all the presents and just seen all his
Classic.
gifts?
it's only
Accident
one time.
multiple times.
It was
Okay,
only
I
one
was-
time that you actually went down, but you spoiled things for yourself
I get-
multiple times.
I get put in
before.
bad
situations, and since it happens to me, my mom blames me for it.
More recently, he's read her email over her shoulder. You
That
know
is
where
not
you get
true.
sent all the. You did that once.
I'm pretty sure that happened last year.
I didn't do that. Okay, so what happened was
Explain
my
yourself.
mom told me to look something up on the iPad, yeah? And I opened up the iPad and it was open on her Amazon page. That's what happened.
And you started looking around.
No, I didn't.
You just scrolled to the
And after you scroll around a little, like anyone
Yeah, I
would,
looked up the
purchase
fact and I was
history.
gone.
He sent some for screenshots to himself.
Whatever you gotta do.
Hey,
No, that's
Calvin,
not
I'll
what
tell you.
happened.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's go back to subject. So you feel like Santa and the Easter Bunny is more like a hook?
Yeah.
Same.
I'm not sure.
Because think about any other church holiday.
But you could still do the gifts and stuff, but you'd say it's because of this celebration.
Well, see,
Yeah.
say
Not
Santa
because of
is
Santa.
because of this celebration.
But Santa is because of capitalism and wanting to make more
No,
money.
my parents always told me Santa brought the presents to celebrate Jesus' birthday, which is what it is.
Well, yeah.
So, as long as you teach it in the right way, there's no problem with it.
Yeah, if you think about it, Santa is kind of just for fun, just because you think it's a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it's not like if you eliminate Santa, then it's like you're not gonna give your kids presents. You're doing that anyway.
I also
It's
feel
not
it can be though
nice.
taken the wrong
No, I
way,
don't
like
think
when you're
that.
telling them all these magical things are real, like Santa, the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
Jesus
Sure.
does miracles and makes it harder. It takes a bit away from that, if you know what I mean. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because all these made up things are like, what about Jesus? Did he really rise from the dead? Would you
I
like?
don't think I ever did that though.
I
can
never
see
did,
how
but
it
I could
can
see
happen.
it happening.
I can see how it could happen. But I
Although
don't
With
think
kids
it's
that aren't as
very-
intelligent.
People
Intelligence,
at that age, though, aren't thinking about it like that. I don't think, though, as much.
Yeah, you're looking at it like these young kids have these brilliant intellects and they're
Not
trying
brilliant.
to rationally think things through.
How
but
many
it's like,
kids do you think
when
you
you're
could-
young, you're just dumb.
How many
It's
kids
like,
do you think
oh,
you could tell
man.
Santa isn't real and have them still believe the other ones? That's the big question.
But see, so
Easter Bunny, of
towards the
course.
end, when our parents were doing it, it's like I knew it was all fake, but I'm not gonna bring it up to
Yeah.
them because like I don't want any of this to stop.
Yeah, I think it went too long. I don't know.
How old were
I
you?
don't know.
No, it didn't
Twelve.
too long.
Last
Maybe.
year.
I don't know.
Let's just
Yeah,
say
we-
last year was a rough
It was
year.
a rough patch.
No, but like you can at some point, like if you think about it enough, you realize it.
Yeah.
Most kids won't think about it that much, but it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
And like, how's the secret gonna be kept? Because like every kid now has like a phone. How do they just not find out as soon as they're like
Give
seven?
your
Well, back
phone.
in my
Don't
day-
give your kid a phone.
No, but
Yeah.
they can still get online though. Because think everything's online.
Did you have access to the internet when you were 7?
No, but most kids do now.
Okay, well your kids won't. I
No,
hope.
they
Then
won't.
don't worry
They don't know
about
the
it.
passcode on the computer. They don't have.
My
a
kids are
phone.
basically gonna live in cages. I mean, come on.
Cages,
That's not good.
coal mines.
You
Why
might as
is
well be
Christmas
making
presents?
money.
You don't mind them yourself.
So we're gonna live on the border then.
If you had a mine
That was
shaft in your
theoretical.
basement,
I
You
mean,
can
like,
make a lot of money.
I mean, I probably.
It's not child labor if they're your kids.
Yeah.
Is it that?
They
We're
love
just
doing
helping
it.
out.
The family business.
Mining coal and
It's like, I mean, my kid could be mixing cupcake batter or mining coal. I mean, come on, what's the difference?
mining coal.
It's just helping out the family
mining
business.
coal.
Or mixing meth.
I
All
mean,
the same. if you look
technically,
at
yeah.
it.
Family business just depends on how edgy it is.
Depends on what avenue you want to pick, really.
oh my god.
There's so many options nowadays. Children should be an investment. You shouldn't lose money on them.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
no.
What's the point of having kids if they don't make you money?
Oh my god. You guys have gotten so horribly off topic.
I tax my kids when they get out the house. You owe me back this much that I
I
spent
kept
on
a
it
written
with
record.
10% interest.
Here's everything I spent on you since the day you were born, including the hospital.
That's taking kids as an investment way too literal.
That'd be interesting though.
You don't want to lose money on your investment,
You wait food here.
especially when it's children.
Yeah, you guys think I haven't been holding an invoice for you guys?
You're 18 now. It's time to start paying it back.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's legal.
I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not. Just
I don't think it would hold up in a court.
No.
You're just asking your kids to give you some.
I don't know if it's like illegal, but I don't think any judge in his right mind would side with you.
And you definitely have a solid guilt trip, but I don't know.
Here's
if
how
you
much
get them
money
to
I
pay you-
spent on
Pay
you.
you back every dollar. I don't think that.
I don't think you'd ever see the kids again after
Yeah,
that.
they'd leave the country.
My God.
Oh my gosh.
I just killed Santa.
Oh my
The
god.
magic is dead.
Who's gonna give us presents?
Me,
He's back.
Santo.
Santo.
So, do any of you believe in Frosty the Snowman?
No.
No.
Did
No.
you? You seem like the kind of guy who did.
Honestly, I did not.
Frosty
I don't
the
think I
Snowman was
did.
awesome.
Definitely did.
I was
Although-
definitely a big Frosty the Snowman fan, though.
The fact that
Everyone knows that about me.
to think that Frosty the Snowman was alive seems ridiculous. But then you think, but a fat man that fits down a tiny little chimney, who has a bunch of elves who flies through the sky on reindeer believing you presents is not crazy.
I think
It's kinda
Frosty fills your children with false hope that if they make a snowman, it can come to life. Granted, they need to find a magic hat.
Magician.
Yeah, they need to find a
Strangle magician, take the hat, put it on your snowman.
I don't think children are going to
I don't know if
strangle.
you just strangle. You could just take his
Have you
head.
ever
Yeah,
seen the
but that's
animated
just down.
movie? It just blew off his head.
The kids
No, I'll
just
blow his
pull it.
head off.
Just get out the musket.
Yeah, I mean, just whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever you need to do. No, it's a beautiful story.
And then your mutant snowman will eat what's left of him and the people will never know.
I'm making myself dizzy. with
Yeah.
this.
Why'd you
Shaking your
keep
head.
doing that?
Because it feels good. It's relaxing.
That can be
Yeah,
taken out of
you
context.
so easily.
So,
What's
You're
your
getting like fuzz all over your shirt.
You
and
are.
The hat.
You are
It's
Oh
all-
my god. It's all. It's all over your back.
you're just a fuzzy guy now.
Alright.
So, what about Elf on the Shelf, Bobby? Did you ever do that?
No, never.
No.
What?
Did you?
That was the
Yes.
best.
What is? I don't even explain it.
He just
So
moved
this little
around.
elf magically appears in your house like right after Thanksgiving, and then he moves around, and you have to find him every morning.
I thought he watched you.
And you
He does. He watches.
Of
yeah,
course he watches you. He's
yeah.
always listening.
Then why do you have to? Why do you want to find him? Wouldn't you want to hide him?
Because he's magical.
kids.
Yeah, he moves every day, but then you find him.
And
He
you
can't
can't
find
touch him or he loses all his magic.
because you
Don't
see.
you want him to lose his magic? Because then he can't watch you.
Then Santa doesn't come.
He saved
Santa doesn't
helper.
come, yeah.
You want to immobilize Santa's helper?
I
And
And
then
want-
get
only
trouble.
very special families get an L.
Yeah,
you won't be one of those families anymore.
Bobby wasn't special.
Oh,
He'll
it
leave
wasn't.
and he'll never come back.
One
He
time,
doesn't know
our
the
elf
joy.
was hiding in a chandelier. I threw a stuffed animal at the chandelier and knocked it down. And so my mom had to grab it with a towel so she wouldn't touch it, so it wouldn't lose its powers. And she had to move it somewhere. And so I didn't sleep all night because I was hoping that the elf would come back and I didn't kill her.
This explains a lot about
Break the chandelier.
No, I didn't.
It
It's fine.
just bumped it and the elf fell out.
Oh, the elf fell, but not the
Yeah, no.
Chandelier, no.
Yeah, the chandelier.
Well, what were you intending to do by throwing?
I didn't mean to. It
It
slipped out of my hands.
No,
That was a fun game.
No, you meant to. We were doing something.
We were all
We were
throwing-
throwing it, but
I don't know why that was a
didn't
good
throw it at
idea.
you.
I didn't mean to throw it at the chandelier though.
Yeah.
No, we were all throwing stuff at the chandelier.
Yeah, we were like throwing it over the chandelier and
You
out
were?
the other side. Yeah.
I don't know
I
why.
remember this.
I don't remember why that
Sounds
was.
like so much fun.
I think I touched
It was
the
so
other
much
two at
fun.
one point. I think I did. By accident. I bumped it or something. It was in a weird
That
spot.
explains why you didn't get as many presents as you wanted.
No,
That
you wouldn't
year.
get any presents. if
Because
you
he'd be
touched
dead.
it,
You
'cause
would.
the elf
You
would
just
die.
wouldn't get any from Santa.
Imagine you got like
hardcore parents, and you touch the elf and you tell them, next day they put it back and they like spray paint it gray and it's like all shriveled up. Like you killed the elf.
Why would you do that? I would do that.
That would be so funny.
I would do that.
You record that, post that, that would go viral.
Yeah, you'd be known as the worst parents ever. And that would go over.
Or you just like rip its head off or something. It doesn't help that the elf is plastic though. It doesn't even look real.
Crush it, or like set it on fire so it melts.
Just take his head.
And then it's all like melted. Like,
Yeah, it's like droopy.
It's dripped onto the front of it.
This is what the elf really looks like without all the Christmas magic.
Pull out a little goblin.
Yeah. Well, that's genius.
I remember our elf had like a tag on the leg, like a stuffed animal tag or something. It's like, Mommy, why is there a tag on the elf's leg? It's like, oh, it's a tag for his pitch. So I'd say the tag wasn't there.
Yeah.
Isn't it magic how that works?
it's a tag for what?
Just the elf, he had like a tag.
No,
Like
but
with
why
the
did she
brand
say
on
it was there?
It was for his pants.
Oh, that was pretty good actually.
Yeah, it was a good save.
That was a good save.
Until the tag disappeared the next day after I pointed it out. Bad, but
I think it's funny that they just blatantly sell elf on the shelves in so many stores. Like you walk in and there's just a bunch of them in
That's
the
a
boxes.
It should be
It's so
like
funny.
an online only
Yeah.
store or
They
something.
And then you could charge more for them. Like
That
it's like
leads-
this is the only place you can get them.
that
like
leads to
60
so many
bucks a
kids
pop.
questioning their parents, why are they selling the elves?
Alex just like our elf.
Because they'll make more money if they do that.
Yeah, but it's so funny because it ruins it.
When you
Imagine.
believe it though, Bob.
You just see a bunch
ruins
of them.
You
the
just don't
match.
understand the joy.
Well, I understand.
Do you?
You didn't even have an elf, Bobby.
I was good without an elf.
I don't think so.
You don't need an elf to be good. You just get an elf for being extra good. That's how it works.
For being special.
Only certain families get elves, and we weren't one of those families.
This one family we knew like had 3 or 4 of them.
They must have been real special.
And
The
one of
elves were all
theirs
really
one of theirs looks like a literal stuffed animal.
Yeah, they were
Like there's the
different
ones with like the stuffed animal bodies but like the plasticky face. One of them was literally a stuffed animal that their parents was using. It's like that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they have like one for each kid, or was it like one
I
kid,
think-
4 elves?
I think it was one for each kid. It was a 1 kid 4 elves.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be a pain in the butt if you had to hide that many of them
I just tie them
before you
together.
go to sleep.
And they have really small house.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Why? So you had to find the elf. What happens if you find it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You just found the elf.
You
Then
just
why do you
know
want
it.
to find
Because
it?
it's
Because it's like a
magical.
competition. It's like, oh, have you guys found the elf yet? I have.
And I would always
That
be
type
like
of
the
thing.
last.
And you always
person
ask your
to find
parents.
it.
Somehow they always found it before you. I
It's
don't know
crazy how that works.
Except for the days when the other parent hid the elf. Then they wouldn't know.
You ever hide it? What's the best hiding spot?
Depends.
In the basement where it's not supposed to go.
No, the best is when they were creative. Like he hid in a bowl of marshmallows or something.
One year they got really creative and they like built things with Legos for him. Did things with like food. It was pretty
Made the
crazy.
tiny paper airplanes because we were making paper airplanes. That was great.
Why are you licking your lips? That doesn't look good.
Because they're dry.
It doesn't look good.
He's looking for a drink.
Something's making me hungry.
I am hungry. Somebody was talking about food.
You heard marshmallows.
On the subject of food, let's talk about Christmas food, Bobby. Where are you gonna
Have
eat
you ever
for
had
Christmas this
reindeer
year?
sausage?
Yes, first that's a good question.
I've heard of that. I think that's kind of messed up considering it's supposed to be like I see it as a
Have you
sacred
ever had
Christmas
reindeer
animal.
sausage?
Yes,
You seem
How
like
is
that
it?
kind of person.
it's pretty good.
Okay, now what are you eating for Christmas this year? Have any big plans for your Christmas food?
Big exciting.
Vegan garbage. That's what I'm eating.
25% of people just clicked off.
You just dropped viewer attention from 1 to 0.
All our vegan viewers.
Did you guys ever eat the snow?
Oh yeah.
I used to eat so much snow.
Snow's the best winter treat.
Yeah.
I don't say the best, but it's
The
not bad.
best was the you'd get like icicles that would grow on like
Oh,
overhanging like tree branches.
Not tree branch.
And you pick them and you eat them.
No, I never did that.
It's like a
Really?
popsicle. It just doesn't taste like anything.
Icicles are birds. So.
Yeah.
you
It's if
bite them or
You suck
Yes,
at them.
eat 'em.
They melt in
You
your
bite.
mouth.
No, you bite.
You could bite 'em.
No, you don't bite.
It's like
This
an
year after a snowstorm or something, you have to go and find icicles and eat them. Just so you-
You know, sometimes cars have icicles on the bottom of them. Look at you.
Calvin, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Well, this year I watched Batman for the first time. That is an excellent Christmas movie.
It's really something.
I loved that movie.
what movie?
Batman. It has, what's his face?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson as Santa.
Mel Gibson. How
As-
old
And
is
he's
that
getting
movie?
hunted and he has
Yeah.
to kill
It's
the
like
guy.
Really?
2 years old.
ago.
I think.
Yeah.
It was
He
really
plays
good.
Santa, this kid. Naughty. He hires a hitman to kill Santa. He calls Santa Fatman. The hitman name is, you'll never guess it, Thin Man.
Yeah.
And
Well, I would never have guessed it.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't.
and the guy is going to try to kill Santa. Ultimately, Santa kills the hitman.
Shh,
in a
spoiler.
very
No,
Mrs.
Hey!
Claus kills him.
Mrs. Claus.
No, you're
Hey,
ruining
shut
the
up!
movie. It's a Christmas classic. You can't
It's like
spoil it.
anyone here's gonna
It's a
watch
Christmas
it.
classic that no one's seen, so you can't spoil
It's a great
it.
movie.
It was a good movie.
I'm so excited to watch Violent Night.
Armani.
Bob,
Violent Night.
Violent Night has, you know from Stranger Things, the police officer guy?
Opera? Yeah.
Yeah, that actor is Santa.
And he kills a bunch of
And it's violent all night long.
Is it rated R?
No, it's like
It might be.
PG-13.
I don't know.
Batman was rated R because of all the blood and the cursing.
It was
awesome.
a great movie.
It was awesome.
Oh, that makes me want to see it more.
It was really
Yeah.
good.
Because if that was like a G movie, that was like,
No,
That's a
I don't
turn
think Mel
off right
Gibson
away.
does G movies though.
he could.
He could.
He would just be smiling and saying,
He just can't say anything.
What's your favorite Christmas movie, Bobby? Or one of your favorites?
well, Elf is a really great movie, but I've seen it so
That's
many
so
times.
stereotypical.
I've seen it so many times it's lost its magic. It's like, oh, this movie again. So I just overwatched it. But I believe it is the greatest Christmas movie.
You
of all
still have to
time.
watch it every year.
I didn't watch it this year so far.
You still.
You
Wait.
got Dylan, what about you?
My favorite.
One of your favorites.
One of my favorites. Well. I can't think of any Christmas movies.
Oh come on.
Oh, come on.
Well,
I can think of my favorite right away.
what is it?
Daddy's Home 2.
Oh,
That's the best Christmas
that's
movie.
a very good movie.
It's so good. And it's actually a Christmas movie, which is great.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
Have you seen Die Hard, Bobby?
Yeah.
We need to watch it this year.
I need to.
It's a Christmas
It's
movie.
not that great.
But it's a Christmas movie.
It's a classic Christmas movie.
Okay.
For the joke. How many of those are there? Like 9.
Die Hard? I don't know.
They now even have a battery named after it.
Only seen one.
You only have.
We have a Die Hard battery in our Mazda.
No, and they're suburban.
No, it's not the Die Hard battery. It's the our jumper cables say Die Hard. Which I don't
Wow, that's-
Did you
understand.
watch Velcro?
Huh? No, it's a snap. You go
Oh,
here, here, here.
okay. Weird.
It has a metal band. There's some Velcro on
It looks
there.
like it could be Velcro. It's not.
Is yours?
No.
Yeah, you're just tying that at the end. You know, it stays on all day.
Nice.
It's basically just a string with a head on it. It just-
What do you guys think about those antlers and red noses that people put on their cars?
They suck.
There's more and more of those every year. There's so many.
I think
Who
they're-
looks at those and thinks that, oh, that looks cool?
Well, you've never seen a cool car with that's
That's
always
an
on it.
It's
So
like a
so
van.
that's the kind of people who
Okay,
do
so
it.
what about you get like a sports car, Supercar, Lamborghini? You
That
put
would
the
be so-
antlers and those.
That would
on.
be so funny.
That would be so funny.
It'd be
Honestly,
awful.
that would be
But
so.
it'd be
It would
hilarious.
be painful.
That'd be hilarious.
It would be, but it would hurt.
I'll do that.
You
Someday.
do it like
Just for
once and take a picture and just
Take it
Burn
right off.
it. Yeah.
What about like the wreaths on trucks? How some put them on the grill.
That's less bad.
you. Yeah.
It's still pretty bad.
That was pretty bad.
It's kind
A
of
wreath is
put it
less
on the
corny
grill.
than. I think a wreath is less corny than.
It is less corny. So how do you guys feel about how at Christmas Mass, all these people who never go to church all of a sudden show up?
I think it's
Good for them.
Good for them.
Really?
It's better to go once a year than 0 times.
For the picture?
It's better to go for a picture than not go.
I guess so. They're not going for the right reason.
They still, need some conviction.
No matter why they go, it's good that they're there.
I mean,
It's better than staying home.
So with that view, what do you think churches can do to try to get them to come more often?
Well, you have to hook them at the one mass, right? I remember one year at Easter, one of our priests from Nigeria played a clip of Trump talking about how great the country is. Yeah, and a bunch of people walked out.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So it's like, that's awesome, but
so
also probably not
Probably
the
not.
right
But I
time
think
to be
that's
doing
funny.
No, but that is quite funny.
One time at our Christmas Mass, there was somebody, this older, well not that old of a guy, probably middle aged, who was wearing like pajama pants that were bright red with Christmas trees on them. And so we were sitting down and he was going up for communion and it was like, oh my gosh, that guy's got Christmas tree pants on.
He's dressed up for the occasion.
Yeah.
What does that say about you that you're focusing on him instead of Jesus?
Are you kidding me? He's
If
wearing
you were there,
Christmas
you
tree
would've been
pants.
focusing on it.
It was really hard.
Everyone's wearing like khakis or jeans. And then the
Jeans? Who wears jeans to
CNEs,
Christmas, man?
people who only go to one mass a year.
You told me you wear jeans to church.
Sometimes, yes.
God.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But like, so you have all the regular pants.
Yeah, there is. You have to
Then
dress
you
up
have
nice for church.
Then you have the guy in the pajama pants going. You don't think that would stand up out like a sore thumb?
When the priest raises up the communion to give it.
No.
Did he do that?
No.
No, that would have been great though.
Our priests usually are supposed to try to get people to come back by saying like guilt trips or something like around that.
Yeah.
Guilt trips don't get people to come back.
It's not
They make
guilt
them feel
trips,
bad.
but what is it? What would be a better
He
word?
said something like, well, one year he said like, and then you have people who are coming out here this Christmas morning and are thinking, well, my soul is redeemed at least until Easter.
Things like that, yeah. Or like going to mass once or twice a year just isn't enough. He says things like that
I
there.
guess it's like trying
You need
to.
to be careful because it can be like, oh, I guess I do need to, or it can be like, well, shut up, I'm doing my best, or like, you know,
It's
like
your
It's
best.
not your best.
that's
You can give
not
up
what
an
they,
hour
that's
a
what they
week.
think though,
But it's
right?
wrong.
So you don't want to be attacking them. Like, I think you want to be very welcoming and show them.
Well, it's
all the
still
good
welcoming.
things. Yeah, but you gotta be careful.
You need to say something though, so they don't think this is just what everyone does. Because they might think that the church is empty every other Sunday.
You're telling me you
Yeah.
come here every week?
Oh my gosh! I thought it was just the priest preaching to all the old ladies that
But
have.
that also kind of sucks when you go into Christmas and half the homily is just, you guys need to come here every week. It's like, all right.
It's not the whole-
It's not the whole
I
house.
know,
It's
but
a
I've had
very
it where
small
it's
part.
like, a good part of it is, it's like, I don't really want to hear that.
Plus, that makes it more boring, so that
Yeah.
doesn't hook people.
And you
for
want to
sure.
be providing value. You want to be saying things that are interesting,
Well, most-
like actually getting people to want to be there.
Couldn't you argue most Christmas homilies follow a very similar pattern?
Yeah.
This is so amazing. It's
I
so
know, it's
joy.
lame. Like,
So
come
I
up with something
think
new.
using like bit of it, a fair portion, to try to hook more people in would be.
yeah, like do something interesting. Like
Well,
play a Trump clip
Maybe not that.
How did he play a Trump clip
on
projector?
his phone.
Wait, just on his phone?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, so you couldn't see it was just the audio?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's amazing. Think about how amazing Trump is.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
Like with a couple people.
Probably not.
What?
Think about the type of people who only go
Yeah,
once a
sure.
year.
Yeah.
It's making me uncomfortable.
You're just getting the fuzz all over your back. When you shake your head, I see more of it.
So,
So one thing about Christmas that is more of a fringe thing that I think should be bigger is the realization of Krampus.
Yes.
I think that Krampus, if Santa makes sense, Krampus makes sense. You gotta have the balance, right?
I could totally get into Krampus. If you're bad, this creepy demon elk thing is going to take you away.
Doesn't your religion believe in Krampus?
I'm not sure. I don't
Give it a
know.
little bit of backstory.
You don't know what Krampus
I don't know what Krampus
So-
is.
You don't know what Krampus is?
Krampus is like a
It's just my
demon-like,
Terraria.
demon-like half, like goat half type thing. It's like a demon type guy who, like, if you're bad during Christmas, instead of Santa coming, Krampus comes and he like takes you away and he hits
shoves you in a sack.
shoves you in his sack and hits you with sticks or something. I'll find your picture.
Wait, I got a picture right here.
Okay,
Here we go.
better not be Terraria.
Krampus.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, joy.
It's like a German tradition, isn't it?
I don't know.
Originally?
I'm not sure what it's from.
I don't know. Krampus. The background. Krampus is an honored and
Horned.
is a horned anthropomorphic figure in Central and Eastern Alpine folds of Europe, who during the Advent season scares children. Stupid Wikipedia. Who scares children who are misbehaved, assisting Saint Nicholas or Santa Claus. The pair visit children on the night of December 5th with St. Nicholas, rewarding the well-behaved children with the most goodness, oh my gosh, the office, gifts such as oranges, dried fruits, walnuts, blah blah blah.
Oh, walnuts.
Oh, I got a walnut. So, I think Krampus is a great thing to celebrate.
So should we manifest our destiny on Krampus? Take him as an American thing.
Yes,
We should.
we totally should. That's what the modern culture needs.
Most-
they need more Krampus.
Most American children need Krampus.
For sure.
I think Krampus would solve a lot of our issues, like lack of discipline. And
For
here
sure.
comes Krampus.
I would say 95%.
Maybe
of
each
American
neighborhood has someone hired as their neighborhood's Krampus. He goes around.
Okay,
Just a
you have to
towel.
have an intense screening process for people who want to do that.
Well, if they're closer to the real thing, then maybe it
Yeah.
makes it more convincing.
It could also be a way to fix the homeless issue. You hire the homeless as Krampus.
And they like drive around in a van picking up the kids.
Yes,
And
and
then-
bring them to the Krampus house, which is where
Oh
they
my
live.
gosh.
Oh my god, that's awful.
And then what?
And scare them. Put them in the basement for a night with no
Yeah,
lights.
put them in the basement for the night, scare them.
Yeah, scare them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. That's what
Yeah.
it sounds like.
Well, it's like Krampus check place in the background.
I think that'd be scary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
If
We'd be
you're
hiring
a homeless
It would be
man.
traumatizing, for sure.
The kids would be a lot better.
The only difference between this and kidnapping children is that the government and the families support it,
Yeah.
and endorse it, and probably pay
Well,
for
if the
it.
parents know and agree to it, it's not kidnapping.
Yeah.
They don't agree to it. There's a judge in the neighborhood
Oh
who
yeah.
Because
decides
they don't
to
get
do
to
it.
know. They have to try to keep their kids good, and if they're not good, then
Krampus comes.
they'll be good next
There's a
year.
socialist communist
The
kind of
parents
stuff.
should get some sort of punishment too, though, because they're
Oh, yeah.
If the
Oh yeah, the
Oh.
parents go to prison for the night because the kids are taken care of with Krampus, so the parents.
Prison
go
would
to
be so much better than what the kids are getting.
Nah, I mean, seriously.
Because the parents get beaten.
Oh yeah, bring back lashings.
Yeah.
Merry
Yeah,
Christmas,
yeah.
everyone.
They get beaten and they get thrown in an outdoor prison cell.
Just trying to
It's
spread
Yeah,
some
so it's
Christmas
cold.
cheer.
But the warm blood will keep them warm
Yeah,
from
yeah.
their lashings.
So it's not that bad.
Eventually they'll get free, so so be good.
But then, what about the children who are with Krampus?
Well, they get to stay in a nice warm basement.
Who said the basement was warm?
They get to stay in a kind of cold basement. That's not that cold though.
Yeah.
With a whole bunch
That's
of
the
other children.
specification.
Yeah.
Dylan, do you think Krampus would take you away this year?
No, I don't.
Do you think he'd take Bobby away?
Okay, he would come for me. I'd hit him with the stick and I'd put him in the sack. That's what I would do.
No, Dylan. The American Krampus, he'd have an AK-47. The American Krampus would probably also have bodyguards to help him grab the children. You see, she's using the stick on the vibrator to get them to move faster, to get the children.
I see.
Understand?
That sounds really good.
So we all agree Krampus needs to come into this American culture.
100%.
We've lived
We need to
too
set
long
up-
without
We
him.
need a poll. Santa or Krampus?
I'll launch that.
That'll be good. And
Okay.
if the majority agrees on Krampus, then I guess it's a thing.
Now we're gonna talk about how messed up
Then
Bob.
Calvin will
there's
come
a-
to your house and kidnap your children.
He volunteers to be the first instated Krampus. There's like a Christmas horror movie about Krampus. We should.
It's
watch
about
that.
some guy with a mental illness.
It's called
No, not the
it's
Krampus
not that
versus
one.
Santa one. It's just
Just
called
Krampus.
Krampus.
Yeah, is it-
Dysfunctionate family, and he like kidnaps them all.
That one.
I don't
the
think he
guy
kidnaps
with the
them,
mental
but he, like,
illness,
takes
isn't
them
it?
over there.
No, isn't that one?
That one's
I
called
think-
isn't that one called Krampus versus Santa?
No, I think they're both about men. Stop yawning!
Wake up!
I think. Okay, so you can come back there.
He's gonna scratch his nose. as he
Okay,
yawns.
now stop yawning. Brilliant. So I think they're both about mental illness, though.
I mean, I think it might be about that, but I don't think the actual movie gives that away. You know, where it's like it's about something, but they don't actually blatantly state that.
It's an innuendo to mental illness.
But like that one is where like
No, it's not at all.
isn't that one the part where like the
You can't use it
toys
that way.
are morphing?
I-
That's really what innuendo means, though. It has to be sexual.
Really?
I believe
Yeah, I'm pretty
No.
so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is.
sure. I wouldn't talk like that word.
There's no way. You guys are so wrong.
Real question is how do you spell innuendo?
INN.
And
It's not Innu, it's Innu. isn't it?
Innuendo.
NDO.
See, and elusive or read that? I don't know.
Elusive or oblique remark or hint, typically a suggestion or disbragging someone.
So it doesn't have to be sexual, like you're twisting my
I'm pretty sure it's usually sexual.
Yeah, but like what it actually means and what it really means are two different things.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So Santa in a Christian family probably doesn't really take away from Jesus.
I think it does.
I think
No,
it does.
It doesn't.
Maybe
I think it can.
maybe
One opinion.
it
It
can.
can,
It
but
can.
it usually doesn't.
If your kids are as smart as mine are gonna be,
If you teach your kids correctly, it
Super
probably
children.
won't.
Yeah.
Probably won't.
If you do it right, it won't.
Daddy's Home 2 is the best Christmas movie,
No.
and we need more Krampus in the United States
I think that's the biggest takeaway.
for sure. To
you're unbelievable. You're unbelievable, Bobby.
wake up! It's Christmas.
Wake up! It's Christmas.
Goodbye.